Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly felt warm for no reason? Or seen 11:11 on the clock 3 days in a row, right when you were thinking about a big decision? Most people miss it, but angels rarely show up with trumpets. They show up with whispers. Today, I'm breaking down 7 real, everyday signs your angels are closer than you think. And sign number 7 is the one people feel, but almost never talk about. I'm not talking about religion here. I'm talking about experience. Whether you call them guardian angels, spirit guides, or just that unexplainable peace, millions of people report the exact same patterns. If you've felt one of these recently, pay attention. It's not coincidence. It's contact. Let's go through all 7. First, repeating numbers. 111, 222, 333, 444, 1111. This is the most common sign for a reason. Angels can't text you, so they use the language of pattern. 111 usually means you're aligned. Keep thinking that thought. 444 means protection and stability. You're being held. 555 means change is coming. Don't resist it. The key isn't the number itself. It's the timing. What were you thinking about when you saw it? That's the message. Pause. Notice it. That's them tapping you on the shoulder. Sign 2 is classic for a reason. White feathers where they shouldn't be. Not at the park. I'm talking about inside your house, on your passenger seat when the windows were closed, on your yoga mat in the morning. In almost every tradition, white feathers mean you're not alone. It's a physical calling card. Your angels leave something soft because the message is soft. We are here. If you find one, don't just toss it. Keep it somewhere intentional. It's a reminder, not coincidence. Sign 3 is physical. A sudden wave of warmth or a chill that runs up your spine with no draft, no fever, no reason. People describe it the same way. It felt like someone wrapped a blanket around me. That's often reported as a blessing or confirmation. A cold sensation, especially around your shoulders or the back of your neck, is different. Many interpret that as an angel clearing heavy energy or a loved one stepping close to get your attention. Your body is an antenna before your mind is. Trust the shiver. Wait until you hear sign 6. Parents always cry at this one. Sign 4. A cardinal appears and won't leave. There's an old saying, when a cardinal appears, an angel is near. It's not just folklore. People grieving report this more than any other bird. It doesn't have to be a cardinal. It could be a butterfly landing on you during a hard day, a dragonfly circling you 3 times, a robin tapping at your window every morning for a week. Animals don't have the filters we do. If one shows up with weird timing and weird persistence, that's the sign. Sign 5 is the one skeptics hate because it's so common. Lights flickering, bulbs blowing, your music skipping, your phone glitching right as you're thinking of someone. Angels are energy. Electricity is energy. It's the easiest way to get a quick, hey. The difference between a wiring problem and a sign is pattern. Does it happen when you're praying, crying, talking about a big decision, or thinking of someone you've lost? And does it stop as soon as you acknowledge it out loud? Try saying, okay, I see you, thank you. Watch what happens. Sign 6 is my favorite because it's pure. Babies and animals see what we can't. If your baby suddenly locks eyes with an empty corner and starts giggling, or your dog sits up, tail wagging, staring at the same spot in the hallway every night at 9 p.m., pay attention. They don't have the mental noise we have. No doubt, no overthinking. Their frequency is still wide open. When they react to nothing, you're probably in a very crowded room, spiritually speaking. And sign 7, the impossible timing. Carl Jung called it a synchronicity. I call it an angel wink. You think of your grandmother, and her favorite song plays in the grocery store. You dream about an old friend, and they text you the next morning. You ask for a sign about quitting your job, and 3 strangers say the exact same phrase to you in one day. This is the most personal sign because it's custom made for you. No one else would understand why that song, that phrase, that memory matters. That's the point. Angels don't do generic, they do personal. So let's recap. Numbers, feathers, temperature shifts, cardinals, flickering lights, babies and pets reacting, and those perfect coincidences. If you've had 2 or more of these this week, you're not imagining it. You're being noticed. Here's what I want you to do tonight. Instead of asking for a huge sign, just whisper, "Thank you for being here. Show me one clear sign tomorrow." Then watch and write it down. Angels respond to acknowledgement, not anxiety. Which of these 7 have you experienced most? Drop it in the comments. I read every one. And if you want a full video on what each angel number actually means, say numbers and I'll make it next. If this resonated, like and subscribe. You're not walking alone.